What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Ape Gang YouTube channel where we discuss NFTs, the metaverse, crypto, and everything in between. My name is OG, I'm your host, and today we're going to walk you through a step-by-step tutorial on how to buy your very first NFT on the Ethereum blockchain. And I say NFTs on the Ethereum blockchain specifically because you can buy NFTs on Solana, Cardano, AVAX, Terra Luna, Binance, and many, many more networks. Today we're going to focus on the Ethereum blockchain and a specific website that you could argue is currently the biggest in the NFT space, which is OpenC. Now, before we dive in, I just want to remind you that NFTs are very risky assets. Your money is no longer liquid when you buy an NFT because you can only sell it if there's someone willing to buy. So please, by all means, do your own research. Don't take this as financial advice and make sure that you're not investing anything that you cannot afford to lose. With that out of the way, let's get straight into OpenC. And you'll want to keep watching this until the very end because we'll tell you exactly how to find rare NFTs in certain collections. So you can think of OpenC as the eBay of the NFT space. Basically, it's a platform that allows you to buy and sell NFTs. And looking at the homepage, you can see that it's got these featured NFT collections that they typically have on display. You can also see notable drops, and there's a lot of interesting insight into the top collections over the last 30 days, 7 days, or 24 hours. So this can give you some insight into which NFT collections are currently on the rise, which ones are performing, which ones are actually declining in terms of performance. And then moving on, you can actually look at NFTs in different categories. Obviously, there are multiple categories that you can explore, such as art, music, domain names, virtual worlds, trading cards, collectibles, and so on. But before you can actually start buying any NFTs, what you'll need to do is actually set up a wallet and connect it to your OpenC profile. So if you click on My Wallet, the tab at the top right, you'll see that OpenC recommends that you connect with one of the available wallets that they support. Obviously, there's Metamask, Coinbase Wallet, Wallet Connect, and many, many other wallets as well. But as OpenC tells you, Metamask is, the most popular wallet that's used on their platform as well. So we can go ahead and actually set up a Metamask wallet before we can proceed. To do that, we need to go to metamask.io, which is basically a crypto wallet for all your blockchain needs. And you can either download it as an extension for your browser or as an iOS or Android app on your phone as well. Once you click the download now button, it will invite you to install Metamask either on your computer or on your phone. You can then take a look inside the wallet, which pops up as a Chrome extension, and it is just a way for you to store your ETH and actually buy and sell and have transactions on the blockchain. Once you're done setting up your Metamask wallet, which will involve obviously setting a password, but also noting down your recovery phrase or key, which is very critical, and so you need to actually keep it safe somewhere and to not lose it, because that's the way for you to reclaim your wallet on any browser or in case you ever forget the password. So if you go back to your OpenC account, you can then connect your Metamask wallet directly, which will then invite you to obviously authorize the transaction in a pop-up. And after that point, you can then proceed to actually buying and selling NFTs on the blockchain. Now, for the sake of this example, we're actually going to look at one of my favorite NFT collections, and yes, you've guessed it, it's the Ape Gang NFT collection. And this is actually the standard preview that you get for each collection that you explore on OpenC, which is typically the profile picture of the collection, the name of the collection, and then typically a verified collection badge, kind of like the Twitter verification checkmark. And what that means is basically OpenC has verified that this collection belongs to the actual creator. Be careful when you're buying NFTs with collections that are not verified, because there are scammers on the blockchain, just like any other industry. But now moving along, you'll see some interesting numbers right below the collection name and title and the creator, which is 10,000 items in this case. What that means is there are 10,000 NFTs in this one collection. There are 4,000 owners of these NFTs. And then you also see an interesting number, which is the floor price. And what that means is the cheapest NFT you can actually buy in this collection is at the floor price, and that floor price is 0.37 ETH. Obviously, certain projects have different floor prices. Some are higher, some are lower, but it's typically a good indication for you to know if it's still within your grasp or reach to enter a certain project, because if you look at a project and the floor price is way above your budget, that's typically an indication that, okay, maybe it's not the right project for you. And then you'll see another number, which is volume traded, and this is also obviously displayed in ETH. And then for each project, you'll see links to their website, Discord, Medium, Instagram, Twitter, and other social pages as well. And you can also see the actual live activity on the blockchain. If you take a look down below, you'll see that certain NFTs have sold over the past couple of hours or even days. Now let's dive into the items tab to actually purchase our very first ape from the Ape Gang NFTs.
you'll see that there are certain options and filters on the sides, and the buy now filter is going to be your best friend when you're trying to pick up NFTs, because you could obviously go into auctions and try to bid on certain NFTs, but think of it the same way as eBay, for example. If you don't click buy now, then you have to wait to win an auction and keep bidding and outbid someone else, whereas with buy now, you just figure out what the price point is and you can actually just go ahead and grab an NFT on the spot. Obviously, you could also sort by price low to high or high to low, but for the sake of this video, we'll go to sort price low to high. As you can see, there are multiple NFTs that you can purchase around that floor price of 0.37 ETH. And if you go ahead and click on one of these NFTs, you'll see that more interesting data then pops up. So you can see obviously the number of the NFT, which is basically the unique number that this NFT has in the collection. In this case, number 7582. You can see who owns this NFT, how many people have viewed it in the past, how many people have favorited this NFT, and you'll also see the sale time period. In this case, it ends in June 2022, and you'll see the current price. So the current price of this NFT is 0.37 ETH, which is around 1,393 US dollars. And you can also expand the NFT properties to take an even closer look at what makes this NFT unique. In this case, you've got multiple traits. So blue hoodie, 2% in the entire collection have that trait. You can see the closed eyes, for example, the brown fur, 42% in the collection have this trait. So you can start understanding which traits make this NFT unique. Now, to buy this NFT, all you need to do is literally just click the buy now tab, which will then give you a checkout pop-up, which is very similar to, Amazon or any website that you purchase items from online. And in this case, because I actually don't have enough ETH in my wallet, I cannot complete the purchase. However, I can on the spot just add funds to my wallet. Another thing to keep in mind is if an item costs, in this case, 0.37 ETH, you wouldn't want to actually transfer that exact same amount, because when you're using the Ethereum network or blockchain, there are certain transaction fees that you'll have to pay. Unfortunately, currently, the Ethereum gas fees are quite high compared to things like Solana, Cardano, or AVAX. So you'll need to keep that in mind and actually load up more than the exact amount. So it could be anything from $60, $80, $100 to even $200 or more. And you'll want to ideally buy your NFT not during peak times, meaning try to purchase it over the weekend, for example, when people are out or with family, or even try to purchase it at late hours of night when most people are asleep, because in that case, the Ethereum blockchain will not be as congested and you can actually get lower gas fees. But just for the sake of this example, if you're trying to buy something for 0.37 ETH, you might want to load up slightly more. So maybe go ahead and just get 0.4 just in case, to make sure that your transaction actually goes through. And once you check out, you'll be greeted with a transaction completed page or a successful transaction pop-up window. So I actually went ahead and loaded up my wallet with some ETH to show you exactly what the process looks like. Once you click buy now, you'll have to check out from OpenC, obviously agreeing to the terms of service. And then once you click confirm, what you'll see here is a pop-up from Metamask that will ask you to basically authenticate the transaction. And as we mentioned earlier, you'll see the estimated gas fees that are constantly fluctuating. So in this case, they might be going up, they might be going down. It really depends on when you're using the Ethereum blockchain, what time you're actually making this purchase of the NFT. And at this point, the only thing left for us to do is actually just confirm the transaction. So in this case, you can see that the price of the NFT is 0.38, obviously with the estimated gas fees here, which tells you that the total you could possibly pay, and in this case, it's the max amount. The max total that you could pay is this number right here. And then all I would have to do is literally just click the confirm button to buy this NFT on the blockchain. After which you can then actually view your NFT in your collection on your profile directly. Because I purchased Ape Gang number 7115, you'll see that OpenC will then identify that it's owned by me on the blockchain. And then my options are actually quite different in this case, because I'm no longer viewing an NFT that I want to buy, I'm viewing an NFT that I own. So in this case, you'll see that there is a sell option at the very top. And that is pretty much how you buy an NFT on OpenC. Now, as promised, if you're looking for rare NFTs in certain collections, there's a much more efficient tool rather than trying to identify every single trait that an NFT holds in a certain project. This website is called Rarity Tools, and it basically hosts most top NFT collections, and it has quite a unique breakdown of every single collection in terms of volume, sales, all-time sales, average price, total supply, and so on and so forth. You'll see that the NFTs in the collection are not sorted by the number of the apes. So in this case, number 3162 is actually first. What this means is they're sorted by rarity, meaning from left to right, you're seeing the most rare NFTs NFTs in this collection. So now how can we use this to our advantage? Well, if you go back to OpenC and you actually look at the floor, so what you can do is actually take the number of the NFT, go back into Rarity rank, type it down on the left hand side here in the project tab, and then look it up in the Rarity ranks, and you'll see that this NFT actually ranks as number 3975. What that means is it's in the top 40% of the NFTs in this collection. And you can actually see the breakdown of the rarity score on the right, which shows you exactly which traits make this ape more rare than other apes. Now, in comparison, you can see that this ape ranks number 8152. What that means is it's in the top 80%, so it's not as rare as the previous one. And again, you can see exactly why on the right-hand side with the rarity score. And that is usually a good indication of which NFT to buy when you're looking at very similar price points. So in this case, if you're looking for something more rare, it would make more sense to pick the one that is in the top 40% rather than the one that's in the top 80%. And you could do this for pretty much most NFT collections that you're trying to get into.
And that's it for today's video. I hope you learned something new. If you did, make sure that you drop a comment down below. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn the notification bell on so that you can watch these videos when we put them out. And without further ado, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.